You type a sentence into a prompt box, and 10 seconds later, a highly detailed image or a realistic voiceover appears. But the friction sets in when you have to toggle between 15 different browser tabs just to finish one project. You spend hours downloading MP4 files, uploading to the next platform, and losing your creative momentum during every context switch. This diagram shows the solution. We replace the rigid, step-by-step linear workflow with a continuous circular loop, connecting ideation, generation, and refinement. Because these steps overlap, a two-person team can now explore multiple campaign directions and produce assets faster than a traditional agency. Achieving that cinematic look without the traditional multi-week timeline requires moving past individual tools and into this integrated circular system. We start the loop by feeding a core video idea into an AI text generator. We instruct the model to output a strict scene-by-scene script breakdown. Each row needs a specific visual description and a corresponding line of dialogue so the video models know exactly what to render. Instead of just listing physical objects, we prompt for mood, tone, and pacing. We tell the model we want a slow camera push through a methodical, neon-lit atmosphere. The AI will execute exactly what you ask for, but it cannot fix a weak concept. Your human strategy and creative taste are the competitive edges in this workflow. Next, we take those exact visual cues from our script and drop them into a generative video model like Luma Dream Machine or Runway. Look at this generated video. We get a highly detailed cinematic tracking shot of a glowing, futuristic art studio materializing instantly from a blank canvas. Historically, creative teams had a dead drawer. This was where complex, weird, or expensive concepts went to die because they cost too much time or money to even visualize. Instant AI visualization allows you to see the result of a risky concept before spending a cent of your production budget. It brings those shelved ideas back to life. When the cost of visualizing ideas drops to near zero, you remove the fear of failure. You can afford to test and experiment rapidly. Now, we take the approved text from our script and drop it into an AI voice cloning tool to generate the narration. We adjust the parameters, pitch, pacing, and emotional delivery, so the generated voice matches the established visual aesthetic. We pull both the visual clips and the audio files into our editing timeline for the initial rough assembly. Here is where the iterative loop takes over. If we spot a shot where the lighting feels flat, we do not wait for a post-production team to fix it. We go back to the generator, adjust for dramatic shadows, and generate 4 variations. We select the best one and drop it into the timeline. The real advantage comes from leveraging that speed to iterate until the final product is polished, rather than just settling for the first output. By working in this circular loop, we just built a complete sequence in minutes. A traditional team would spend a week coordinating an editor, an animator, and a voice actor for the exact same output. But as you scale, a new bottleneck appears. You end up with hundreds of generated artifacts scattered across different platforms, making it impossible to track specific versions or manage commercial rights. Talent is an infrastructure-centered system built to solve this. It unifies these scattered tools into one single environment. At the center, the infrastructure core routes data to specialized terminals for video, audio, and images. Expanding a file's metadata reveals the POW ledger, tracking its exact lineage, prompts, and rights from creation to final render. To migrate your assets and set up your own integrated workspace, click the link in the description below to access Talent. Dominating the creator economy in 2026 requires a shift in focus from individual tools to unified workflows. This integrated infrastructure is the final key to achieving true scale.